Yeah, welcome back to another episode of Dogs on the Couch, where everybody's allowed to have an opinion. It does not matter if you played the game you were watching. So you're allowed to have an opinion as well. I'm working double duty right now. I am watching live both game 3 for the Cavaliers. We down 37-27 right now. RJ Barrett started the game out on fire, especially from 3. Whole team was knocking down threes, honestly. We got like 9 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the second quarter. And then, of course, the NFL draft. That is the sole purpose behind this specific video. My, oh my, oh my. We have breaking news. First and foremost, the draft pick that I wanted, Carnell Tate, he didn't even make it to 6. He didn't make it. Tennessee Titans end up drafting Carnell Tate, number 4 overall. Number 4 overall. My, oh my. Oh my goodness. And then we get to the Browns at 6. First of all, I'm distraught because Carnell Tate was taken off of the board. This is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, that's who I wanted. I felt like he was the bigger receiver. Which is what I feel like you need on the outside. A bigger, taller, longer receiver. Like we've been having a lot of short receivers for quite some time. We had Amari Cooper. It wasn't like we drafted him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, man, it was like the perfect fit for me in my mind. And the Tennessee Titans said, you know what? We looking at how things go now. We got Cam Ward, and we can't expect Cam Ward to be good if he ain't got nobody to throw the ball to. So let's go ahead and let's get Carnell Tate. That's what we finna do. We finna get Carnell Tate. Took him off the board, and I'm extremely upset about that. It's absolutely ridiculous. So with that being said, because two things, because that happened, it's kind of hard for me to nitpick with the Browns about what they did, because we don't know. We don't know. Carnell Tate was not on the board for the number 6 overall pick. So we may never know. If Carnell Tate was on the board and the Browns pulled this move off that they did, I would have been very, 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 very upset at Andrew Berry. And whoever else had anything to do with that. However, being as though Carnell Tate was taken off of the board, there is a possibility that the Browns wanted Carnell Tate at 6, but because he didn't make it to 6, and he was taken at number 4 by the Tennessee Titans, well, maybe they said to themselves, well, it wouldn't be so bad if we traded back, which is what they ended up doing. They executed a trade. They traded the 6th overall pick to the Kansas City Chiefs in exchange for the 9th overall pick, so they moved back 3 spots. And then they also acquired a 3rd round pick and also a 5th round pick. We know the Browns love them 5th round picks. So, in that scenario, because Carnell Tate was not there, then I'm okay with you trading back and then acquiring more picks. You only traded back 3 spots. So it's not like you moved back too far. And then from what it looks like here now, I believe the next 2 players off the board were Arvell Reese, and it looks like Sonny Styles is going. Looks like Sonny Styles was next off of the board. Oh, no. The Kansas City Chiefs picked the cornerback. That's who they picked. They picked the cornerback. And then after that, Arvell Reese, And it looks like Sonny Styles is the next pick here off the board. Man, this is crazy. Yep, Sonny Styles. Wow. So I don't know. We will see. We'll see, man. Sonny Styles goes to the Washington Commanders. Great, great pick by them, if you ask me. Ohio State is absolutely tearing it up in the top 10 here. Ohio State is absolutely ripping the top 10 here. I mean, they're ripping it to shreds, man. I believe that's 3 so far. Yep, that's 3 so far in the top 10. All Ohio State guys. Goodness gracious, man. So I without Carnell Tate on the board, and then he was able to trade back. I would say I'm still looking at wide receiver, even though there's no Carnell Tate. By all means, please go ahead and get Jordan Tyson. Go ahead and get him. The injury history would suggest that Mekhi Lemon may be the better pick. But man, in the moment, just because the guy that I wanted isn't there, I'm gonna go Tyson. I'm gonna go Jordan Tyson. That's who I'm gonna want. Let's see who the Saints are on the clock right now at number 8. They're saying that the pick is in also, but we got it. They're interviewing Sonny Styles, and getting his take on being drafted, and possibly what he could be doing, and how he sees himself fitting in over there with the Washington Commanders and whatnot. Maybe what kind of role he can play in different things of that nature. Kind of anxious to see who the Saints pick here. Hopefully, it is not Jordan Tyson. Okay. Already had the Tennessee Titans just absolutely wreck my dreams. Just absolutely wreck my hopes and dreams. And then here I am as I'm clamoring for Jordan Tyson. His brother Jalen Tyson just scored to bring the Cavs to within 1 point, 37-36 now. Good thing they're coming back. I figured they would be able to kind of weather the storm there. Yeah, great corner 3 by Jalen Tyson. Way to go, man. I want to see you get back on track. I wish you were starting. So here we go. The pick is in for the Saints. Let's take a look here and see. Are they ready to announce? Oh, no. They want to talk to Fernando Mendoza a bit more, which I'm not sure why. What are we talking to Fernando Mendoza for? He's already been selected. He was number 1 overall. We don't need to talk to him anymore. We already talked to him. So let's get to it's official. Okay, all right. Oh, it's an ad. Oh, LinkedIn. That's what it is. It's an ad. They fooled me. They tricked me. I really thought they was going back to talk to him again. It's like, no, it's an ad. Buddy got a commercial. I guess they got to pay bills and everything, which is extremely sad because the what do they call it? The suspense. Suspense is just. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's killing me at this point. I still think we need wide receiver. I mean, of course, Caleb Downs is on the board. And Arvell Reese and Sonny Styles have already been taken. That kind of lets you know how that how that Ohio State defense was viewed, especially those 3 players in specific. There haven't been any offensive linemen that have been taken so far, so you still have your full allotment of linemen to pick from. Again, I'm not necessarily high on the lineman. I really want a wide receiver. Jeremiah Love, just for the update, Jeremiah Love went to the Cardinals at 3. My goodness. The Titans took Carnell Tate at 4. The Giants had Arvell Reese at 5. And then Mansour Delane is who the Chiefs picked at 6. And at 7, the Commanders selected Sonny Styles. So now, again, the New Orleans Saints are currently on the clock. The pick is in, but NFL and ESPN got to pay bills, so they're running these commercials right now. All right, looks like we're back now. And, again, Mel Kiper's best available players on the board at this particular moment starts with Caleb Downs and then Jordan Tyson after that. Francis Mayugoa, I believe, the offensive tackle from Miami, is at 3rd. Spencer Fano, tackle from Utah, is 4th. And then, of course, Makai Lemon after that. So, again, yes, like I say, I definitely prefer Jordan Tyson. I know Makai Lemon would suggest being a better pick, due to Tyson's injury history. But overall, I think I just prefer Tyson, skill set wise and character as well. You know what I mean? So let's see who the Saints. Let's see who the Saints choose at this particular moment. Okay, yeah, pick is in. Come on. Let's get on out there, Roger Goodell. Here we are. Oh my God, the Saints select Jordan Tyson. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is crazy. I can't believe, this, I don't know. At this point, I don't know. Things couldn't have gone much worse. And then now, being as though Jordan Tyson is off of the board, the pick before yours, you gotta be kidding me, man. Now, I'm not so sure I like trading back. Because now it's kind of like, yeah, you picked Makai Lemon, but now it's kind of like you just stuck with him. It's like you kind of stuck with him now. It's not like, I didn't really, it's like, gosh, the 3rd wide receiver. Like, man, this is ridiculous. I don't know, Browns. I don't know. I don't know at this point. Good thing I'm not in the draft board room and it isn't up to me, because I'd just be in there throwing a fit. And they on the clock right now. Oh, the pick. They saying that the pick is in, but they gotta of course they gotta run the highlights, for Tyson first. I have no idea, man. Just because I'm just so set on you need a wide receiver. I'm just so set on the fact that you need a wide receiver. You need a wide receiver. You need a wide receiver. Okay, go ahead and get Makai Lemon, but I am here to tell you, I almost would consider one of the offensive linemen at this point, or Caleb Downs, just based on both of the guys that I would have wanted are off of the board. I thought for sure that when you traded back, that you would have known for a fact that you would have been able to get Jordan Tyson at 9. That's what I would have thought, man, is that you'd be for sure, like, you know what? All right, we going to move back, but we still going to be able to get him. Now, maybe they looked at it and Makai Lemon was, was their guy, but, man, I don't know. I really think it was Carnell Tate, Jordan Tyson, and then Makai Lemon. Like, Tennessee Titans, goodness gracious, I can't stand y'all. New Orleans Saints. Oh my God, man. But they like, we got Tyler Shook. So we got to get somebody. We got to get, because the Chris Olave might not, maybe he don't end up being there in the next couple of years. Who knows? You know what I mean? So they like, we gotta, this is how you build your offense. Once you figure out you got you a quarterback that you feel like you could work with, he needs some weapons. He needs some weapons. And not just one weapon. You need weapons. Multiple weapons. That's what you need. So, oh my, man, this has been an absolute disaster as far as what I wanted for the Browns, man. This has been an absolute disaster up until this point. I mean, that kind of lets you know, I guess, that there was a strong gauge on, the talent, that is Carnell Tate and Jordan Tyson, man. There was a strong gauge on it because that talent did not last till it was your turn to pick. This is mind blowing, man. This is crazy. So now we'll see what direction. Let's see what direction in real time, man, that the Browns want to go with. This is crazy. I'm just, my goodness. Yeah, after this pick, oh my goodness, man. I'm gonna need to take a shot or two after we make this pick right here. Oh my God. I am just distraught, man. Good thing the Cavs are doing okay. They've tied the game 47-47. 3 minutes and 57. 3 minutes and 57 seconds left to go in the second quarter. So they were able to close that gap. End up tying the game up. Max Strus is at the line. Here we go. The pick is in for the Cleveland Browns. At pick number 9, with everybody else that I wanted gone. Let's see who we got, man. Let's see who we end up getting.
With the 9th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Spencer Farno, tackle, Utah.
I wanted the receiver. I really wanted the receiver. I really wanted the receiver. But for all intents and purposes and all things considered, Spencer Farno, the tackle out of Utah, I mean, 6. Oh, they got him at 6'5.5". Okay, I was gonna say 6'5", 300 pounds. They got him at 6'5.5", a little over 300. I can't say that I'm just extremely upset. The reason that I can't say that I'm extremely upset, both of the wide receivers that I would have said take at the spots that you had, they were both gone off the board before you had a chance to pick them. So, like I say, man, all things considered and how the draft ended up playing out, because you don't know until you know. Like, you can do a million mock drafts, but I didn't see too many mock drafts, man, that had Carnell Tate going at 4. So it's hard to predict it. So, again, you addressed a spot of need. You addressed a place of need. Oh, okay. And then the tackle from Miami went right after that to the Giants. Yeah, man. So, we'll see. Maybe Makai Lemon somehow miraculously makes his way down the draft board and we'll have a chance to get him. Or maybe we can pair that 26 pick, I think. Maybe we could pair that with the 5th rounder and move back up to get Makai Lemon, and then you would have gotten your tackle as well as a wide receiver, even though it's not one of the two premier ones that I would have wanted. In that case, you can kind of get a 2-for-1 because the two best tackles have gone off of the board before you would have had a chance to get them at 24 or 26. Gosh, this is absolutely mind-blowing, man. This is crazy. I'm almost speechless, man. Like, I just don't understand how this luck right here how this luck ended up turning out this way, man. I mean, goodness gracious. Yeah, man. So, I don't know. Maybe we could come up with something, man, to pull off something with that 24th pick. Try to pair that with maybe one of the picks we got from the Chiefs or something like that, and move back up and get Makai Lemon. But even if we aren't able to get him, maybe somehow we get Denzel Boston. Not really huge on him either. But if you can still come away with a wide receiver, either Makai Lemon or Denzel Boston in this first round, and you can get one of those guys before they get off of the board, before your next pick, if they can somehow pull that off, or if for some reason Caleb Downs is still, which I highly doubt, but if you can somehow pull that off, then I'm completely satisfied with the first round of the draft. Completely satisfied at that point, because you would have addressed two major needs, which is offensive line and wide receiver. So we'll see, man. 24th pick is quite a ways away. And I'll be back to recap, of course, but this was just a live look, live reaction, as things are happening and as things are transpiring. Dogs on the couch, signing off.